Alrighty, sweet. Okay, so we are back. We're doing another unboxing. So this is The Hobbit on the Doorstep, which is the next three scenarios of the Hobbit saga cycle. I am excited. We have not done an unboxing in a long time, right? Because we I guess like multiple weeks. We took a little break there, and so it's been a while since we've been able to see new cards. And so this is pretty exciting. I like how, yeah, that's Bilbo. There's Smaug. Bilbo is like taking stuff, all the treasure. So, oh man, I'm excited. Let's see what we got. I'm hoping for. I actually don't know. I probably should. I just reread the Hobbit like not that long ago. I probably should have an idea of who is in here, but from what I can recall, there's not that many new new characters introduced after kind of Bjorn, from what I can recall. So maybe a lot of spiders. No, no, they were in Mirkwood. Yeah, they. I guess I can look. Yeah, so we're kind of like right here, and so let's see, where's the Shire? I should definitely know this. Am I just completely missing this? I feel like I'm just. Wow. Okay, here's the Shire. So they are. Yeah. Okay. So here we are. We made it to about right here. I think this is right in this area. Um, I I think probably a little bit more north, right? Is where Bilbo found the ring, and then we're gonna make our way probably through Mirkwood over here to Erebor, right? The Lonely Mountain. So yeah, so I think our story left off around here, and then we're making our way, which kind of seems like it's cut off a little bit, but okay. So Hobbit on the Doorstep. With that later. Oh, sweet. Oh, sweet. Okay, so we are not going to be going through any of the encounter cards. That is going to be a surprise later, but we are going to be going through the player cards. So right here, we've got Bilbo Baggins. It looks like we've got an upgraded Bilbo Baggins. He looks a little bit more confident. So still a 0, a 1, 1, 1, 3. And Bilbo Baggins does not exhaust, does not count against the hero limit, and cannot gain resources from non-treasure cards. The first player gains control of Bilbo Baggins, and then as an action, we can spend one Baggins resource to search your deck for a treasure card and add it to your hand. Okay, so he's the thief. He's the thief. We're going to go get some treasure cards. I hope that we get more than what we have already, although those are pretty good. That's the large box for only part of a large campaign. Yeah, so these saga boxes are half of a book. So the Hobbit has one book, the one Hobbit book. It's broken up into two saga boxes. Then like the Fellowship of the Ring is broken up into two saga boxes. So there's two sagas for the Hobbit, and then there are 6 saga boxes for the Lord of the Rings, the books. So yeah, it is a large box. Okay, so yeah, we've got Bilbo. Here we go. I guess I should have just assumed that it was going to be the other dwarves. Like, I don't know why I didn't just automatically think that, but okay, so we got Balin. So he's Balin. So he's a 9 threat, a 2/1/2/4. And he has a response to pay 1 resource from Balin's resource pool to cancel a shadow effect just triggered during an attack. Then deal the attacking enemy another shadow card. Oh, okay. That was really cool until I read the last part of this. Wait, this game covers the story of Lord of the Rings? I thought it only covered events leading up to that story. That is not true. Yes, there are saga boxes. So like the first one is the Black Riders. So Black Riders covers the first half of the Fellowship of the Ring book. And then you've got The Road Darkens is the second half, and then there are 4 boxes or 2 boxes that cover Two Towers, 2 boxes that cover Return of the King. Yeah, it's exciting. Alrighty, so Balin. Oh, Bard the Bowman. Another tactics. warrior, so it's an 11 threat threshold, a 2, 3, 2, 4. Those are some pretty good stats. When Bard makes a ranged attack, the enemy he attacks get -2 defense until the end of the phase. I love the ability. I hate that I play this game solo. Owen. Oh, cool. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so he's an 8 threat, 2 willpower, 1 attack, 1 defense, 4 health. And when you control at least 5 dwarf characters, Owen gets +1 attack and gains the tactics resource icon. That is cool. That is really cool. It allows you to get into tactics, and it also like plays off of that whole you want to have a lot of dwarfs. So, big fan of that. Big fan of that. Then Bomber. Okay, so it's an 8 threat threshold, or threat, a 0, 1, 2, 5, and then when counting the number of dwarf characters you control, Bomber counts as 2. I don't like it. I feel like it's too easy to get dwarf characters out, and so counting this as 2, unless there are cards that I haven't seen yet that are like for every dwarf, you get to do this. But right now, the only things that I've seen are if you control at least 5, and getting 5 dwarfs is not hard to do at all. Like, we did that in like turn 2 last game, so. Okay. Ooh, Glowing. So this is a leadership ally, a 3-cost 2/1/1/3. While you control at least 5 dwarf characters, Glowing gains after you play Glowing from your hand. Choose a hero, add 2 resources to that hero's resource pool. I like that. I like it. That's cool. Biffer. Here's another Biffer. So it's a 3/1/2/1/3. While you control at least 5 dwarf characters, Biffer gains after you play Biffer from your hand. Draw 2 cards. I like this idea. It's really leading, or it's allowing more dwarfs to come into the mix. Which, when I was building this last deck, I really wanted to, put a lot of allies, put a lot of dwarf allies in there to kind of trigger Dane. And seeing more dwarfs come in is great because I was running into, okay, these are all the dwarfs I really have. So that is see Biffer. Dwalin. So it's a sentinel. Dude, look at that beard. Look how sweet that is. Oh my gosh, he's so cool. 3-cost 1/1/2/3 sentinel. While you control at least 5 dwarf characters, lower the cost to play Dwalin by 2. Awesome. Dwarf Swarm. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, so basically a 1 cost. I like it. I like it. And then you get the attacking Evor guys, which I can never remember their name. The warriors or whatever that get +1 for every dwarf ally you control. Dirty. So very dirty. Well, that's crazy. Ooh, okay, so Dwarfcraft 2, Heart of the Swarm. Ebor Battlemaster, thank you, sorry. A dwarf does not swarm. Okay, so this is the straight shot action. Exhaust a weapon attachment to choose a non-unique enemy with 0 defense. Discard the chosen enemy. That feels very, 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 very situational. But I'm sure it'll come in use. I do like all of the cards that we're getting now that are exhaust a weapon to do X. Because that's really making that tactics a little bit more appealing than it used to be. And so I enjoy seeing kind of that stuff. Okay, so we got Desperate Alliance. So choose a hero you control until the end of the phase. Give control of that hero and all resources in that hero's resource pool to another player. I like it. Again, I don't like that I play solo. So, but it could, like, that's interesting, right? Ravens of the Mountain. That sounds like a Game of Thrones like title. Ravens of the Mountain. Well, I gotta go for a bit. I just broke my tooth. Time to go to the store for an emergency fix kit. Oh geez. Hope you're okay. Yep, well, be safe. Sorry about that. See ya. Imagine Alliance in a 4-player game. Yeah. Yeah, it can be incredible. Yeah, fix that up. I'm sorry to hear that. Hope you feel better soon. Alrighty, Ravens of the Mountains. Exhaust a hero you control to shuffle the encounter deck and look at its top card. Place progress tokens on the current quest equal to the threat of the card you looked at. Then put a card back on the top of the encounter deck. Okay. That feels very gambly and risky. To me, oh my kinsfolk. If you control at least one dwarf hero, put a dwarf ally from your discard pile into play under your control. Put that ally on the bottom of your deck at the end of the phase. Oh, Brock's coming in. Iron Fist. Iron Fist is coming in. Still not happening. I don't know if I like that. I don't know. I mean, like, it allows you to bring in characters outside of the planning phase, which could be like a CYA type situation where you could go, oh shoot, like that's a big enemy that's coming to attack. Let me throw, this dwarf in under it, and then it can just kind of take the hit and go back. So what's kind of interesting here is that, like with sneak attack, I think it says return it to your hand if you still control the or if it's like not defeated. Let me see if I can find sneak attack. If that ally is still in play, return it to your hand. Okay, so that's different wording than here. So this says put it into play under your control, and then put that ally on the bottom of your deck at the end of the phase. So even if it dies, you put it at the bottom of your deck. So that's kind of interesting. Kind of helps you like put that back into the deck. And so if there is something that you really want to get, then that gives you an option to get it. So okay, so we got another Baggins card. Choose a character in play other than Bilbo Baggins. Add Bilbo Baggins' total willpower, fight, and defense to that character until the end of the phase. Okay. Great You Bow. Attached to a hero with the printed range keyword, and this is a restricted card. Choose an enemy in the staging area. Exhaust this card and the attached hero to make a ranged attack against that enemy. Declare the attached hero as the attacker. No other attackers can be declared for this attack. Awesome. So that really helps Bard, because now when he's making a ranged attack, yes, now he's attacking. Take that goblin. Yes, kill the goblin sniper. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's huge. But okay, sweet. That's basically what's his there's the spirit hero that can attack. I think he's spirit, maybe leadership, that can attack in the staging area, which is such a good thing to have. But the Great You Bow, I mean that's great. That's great. Black Arrow. Limit 1 per deck. Done here. Yes, thank you. Coming in clutch tonight. Sorry, I appreciate it. Limit 1 per deck. Attached to a hero with ranged. After the attached hero declares an attack, add Black Arrow to the victory display to give the hero +5 for that attack. That is interesting. I don't know. I mean, it's nice. I guess it's a 0 for 5, right? So you go Black Arrow if you're able to have it. That's the problem, is you need to be able to get it. Isn't the Black Arrow what... Yeah, the Black Arrow is what kills Smaug, right? Yeah, the Black Arrow is awesome. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because it's +5. Then you throw it onto Bard. Bard the Bowman. Wait, he's the one who killed Smaug, right? I mean, spoilers again. With Legolas. Oh, Legolas. Yeah. Ooh, I like that. Okay. And I mean, it's a 0 cost, right? So if you draw it, excellent. If you don't, sounds a lot like a Lord of the Rings version of Green Arrow. Yes, Bard kills Smaug with the Black Arrow. Okay, cool. It's all starting to come back to me now. Thor's Key. Okay, so attached to a hero, after a location is added to the staging area, attach this key to that location. While attached to a location, this gains treat the attached location's printed text box as if it were blank except for traits. Whoa. That can be really powerful. That can be really, really, really powerful. Oh wow. Okay. 'Cause there are some nasty locations out there. So a lot of those have immune to player card effects, but this can really get you out of a tight spot. I like that. I like that design at least. I think I like it. Bradcast Cunning. Bradcast Cunning. Yeah. Expert Treasure Hunter. So attached to a hero, limit 1 per hero. After attached hero, quest successfully, name a card type and discard the top card of your deck. The discarded card is the name type. Take it into your hand. Okay, so you can get a lot of you can stack your deck and figure that out. So that's nice. It makes the flask a little bit interesting. He said he's an expert. King Under the Mountain. I think this was a card of the day some time ago in the Discord, which you should join the Discord if you're not on the Discord. You can find that link in the description of the video or on the link to the bio. I always forget to say it, but you should definitely go join. But King Under the Mountain, I've seen the artwork before, so at least it may have come up on Reddit, or I saw it as like one of the cards of the day. Attached to a dwarf hero. So exhaust King Under the Mountain to look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Add one of them to your hand and discard the other. That's incredible. That's really good. Big fan of that. I mean, it's card draw outside of lore, which we don't get a lot of. And it's a consistent card draw outside of lore. It's +1 card draw every single turn. That's cool. That's cool. That's a beauty card. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. And we got some treasure. Yeah, we're definitely going to read through these because they look sweet. Bilbo's Magic Ring. Wonder what it is. So attach Bilbo Baggins. You can exhaust this magic ring to raise your threat by 1 to gain 1 Baggins resource. And then after Bilbo Baggins exhausts to defend against an attack, exhaust Bilbo's Magic Ring and raise your threat by 3 to cancel all damage from the attack. Nice. Very cool. Oh, the Arkenstone. It's so pretty. It is so pretty. I love it. I call that precious. Yes, absolutely. Exhaust the Arkenstone to raise your threat by X to lower X cost of the next ally you play this phase that matches the attached hero's sphere. Oh, well, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be really cool. That's gonna be really cool. That's gonna be really, really cool. I'm excited for that. The Arkenstone of Thrain. Yes. I'm just like especially because you saw how well you can manage threat in that last game, right? You can, like, threat with dwarves is not going to be Brock for a cost of 1. How could you not do it? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. How could you not do it? But there are just so many great combos there, and you can mitigate our threat really easily with dwarves, and so that seems really good. I feel like I'm not gonna get that until like the last scenario because that comes in at the very end of the Hobbit. So we'll see. Mithril Shirt attached to Bilbo. He gets +1 defense and +1 hit point. I like it. Thor's Battle Axe attached to a hero restricted 2+2 fight. Then after the attached hero attacks and destroys an enemy, deal 1 damage to another enemy engaged with you. That's cool. Big fan of that. The Hunting Bow. Okay, attached to a hero restricted. Attached hero gets range. When making a ranged attack, the attack hero gets +2. Okay, so we're just gonna stack this up. We're gonna go. Oh, is this gonna have me? Am I gonna kill Smaug with Bard the Bowman with a black arrow and the hunting bow? Is that what's about to happen in my life in a couple of weeks? Is that what's about to happen? I hope so. That'd be cool. And then finally, we've got the Golden Cup. Attached to a hero. You can add this to the victory display to draw 3 cards. Sorry. Uh. Well, I'm excited for that. Well, there you go. Those are the player cards from the Lord of the Rings, a Saga expansion. I like them a lot. I think you got some real winners in here. I'm going to ignore the treasures for now just because those are more campaign specific. But I really like Owen. I really like I like Gloin, Biffer, and Dwalin. Black Arrow, King Under the Mountain. Like we got some real jewels in here. So I'm excited for that. I think we got some winners. So yeah, so that's the unboxing of The Hobbit on the doorstep. Thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate it. This is Monday. We're streaming on Wednesday. We're going to be going through Edge of the Earth campaign again. So we're doing that. And then I'm going to be off for the following like week and a half. I'm doing some work travel. So unfortunately, we won't be back, but we'll pick up not next week, but 2 weeks from now. We'll pick up with the first scenario in The Hobbit on the doorstep box. I appreciate you. We'll talk to you on the Discord and have a fantastic evening. Peace.